It's Jess here. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching this video. This is going to be a 60-minute power flow. It's a live audio, the class that I teach. And this one, I was sweating. It was really a good one. There's a lot of twisting. There's definitely a lot of hip and thigh work. There's going to be some arm balances. If you have blocks, great. You're going to use 2 blocks today in class for some core and like I said, some arm balance stuff. So I hope you enjoy. Have water, rest when you need, do what you can. Thanks for being here. Have fun. Anybody? I know there's a couple new people. Power yoga, new to yoga? No, new to this class. Welcome. New member? No. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough time sometimes. How about you? Are you new tonight? I'm pointing you out. Hey, welcome. All right. Well, not just for newbies, but for anybody, it goes like this. We usually will warm up, do our Ashtanga based sun salutations, sun A, sun B, sometimes moon salutations instead, get into the standing series. Definitely will throw some core work and arm balances in inversions. But do you guys have any requests for me tonight? I can probably work those in if anyone has any. Yeah, sometimes like Jess said one time, you don't want to say still sore from bar. So let's do some quad stretching and hip stretching. How about? Yes. But yeah, sometimes you want to ask for something, and then we're doing it, and everyone's like, oh. So, but you get what you ask for. So, but even if you don't want to ask and it's not offered, take it. Take a variation anytime you want to, okay? I don't take it personally. I want you to make this practice your own. You deserve this time. You made it here, so let's get started. Come on into child's pose. That feels comfortable. Big toes together, knees open out wide. Drop your chest. Drop your elbows. Find a place to rest your forehead. Close your eyes. Like I said, you deserve this time. So be fully present for your practice. The best way to do that is just focus on the breath. Deepen your next inhale. Open your mouth and let it out with a sigh. Do that as many more times as you like, as many times as you need to throughout your practice, especially if you build any tension, just letting it go with a deep exhale. It's always nice. And then find a breath that works for you that feels like it's flowing, free flowing, inhaling and exhaling, no restriction. If you'd like to dedicate your practice, now's a good time to do that. I'll read you something from the Yoga Wisdom. Tonight, honor your dreams. To achieve your dreams, begin by honoring them. To honor your dreams, treat them like your babies, serving them, nurturing them, feeding them, making sure they thrive. So organize your life in a way that supports your creative vision and aspirations for your future. Resist giving in to the doubts that others may have about your dreams. So when you have a moment of self-doubt, remember that you must sometimes protect your dreams from yourself. Make caring for your dreams a daily practice. So today, ask yourself, what have I done to honor my dreams today? Start to make a little sound with your breath, letting that inhale and exhale drag over the back of your throat. Start to energize the hands, spreading the fingers. Energy to the arms, so the elbows will lift, the shoulder blades will pull down your back. And then if you'd like to float your forehead just an inch or so off of the mat, hold the weight of your head here. Take Another breath in and a breath out. And then shift off the heels. Come on to all fours. Bring those knees under you. So you know you have this time to kind of explore, maybe through some flexion and extension of the spine, cat-cow, maybe through some side bending. When I was practicing earlier, it was nice. I just felt a child's pose flow and then kind of softened into a little bit of an up dog. So just took a little stretch, kept the knees down, obviously, and then pressed back. So, but that's just what felt good. This is your time to see what's up with the body today, Tuesday night. As soon as you're ready, press those hips to the sky. Start exploring in downward facing dog. So tucking the toes under, pressing back. Maybe keeping a big bend in the knees. Yeah, or maybe taking your dog a little bit wider than normal, a little bit longer than normal. Sometimes just a little different alignment gives us a whole nother perspective in the pose. Let's tippy toe up to the front of the mat and find ragdoll. Feet can be wide again, bend your knees a lot. Chest hanging heavy, head hanging out. You can shake your head yes and no. And then let the hands dangle down toward the floor. Tuck your tail, keep your knees bent quite a bit as you round yourself up. Finding the top edge of your mat. Settle in, spread those toes, stand tall, spread the fingers, press the palms together at heart center. Now, just gaze to your fingertips or close your eyes and take a nice deep breath, everybody. And let it go. Twice more. As we practice, let those inhales give you life. Exhales, anything no longer serving you. One more. Big deep breath in. Big full breath out. Open the eyes if you'd like. Sweep the arms up over your head. And then press your palms together. Come down with a long spine. Let your head fall at the bottom. On your next breath in, let's halfway lift. Fingers on the shins. Chest forward. And then exhale, fold back down. Let everything drop. Reverse dive now. Sweep up high. Exhale, back down. We bow. Flatten your back. Lengthen. And forward fold. Let's bring the hands to the mat and go back into plank. So step one foot back than the other. Good, you guys, just hang out here, moving and shifting any way you like. Breathing, of course, checking in. I'm going to plug in. Yeah, get to a place where it feels nice and light and easy for you. If you're taking care of your wrists, you can come down to elbows for the first one that we hold a little bit longer, but I would suggest using your knees or just skipping chaturanga, if you're taking care. Good. Just two more breaths right here. Solid planks, nice holds. On your next breath in, push yourself forward. Bring your shoulders past your fingertips. Bring your elbows to your ribs and lower all the way down to your belly. Use your knees anytime in class tonight, guys. Cobra pose. Roll your heart forward. Use your back strength only. And then release and soften back down. So I say back strength, but the legs stay active. So lift up again. Push down through the tops of your feet, though. So don't let your toes lift up, but your knees can lift up. And then relax. Come back down. Yeah, once more. Lift up, big breath, shoulders down. Exhale, soften, release. Bring the hands right in by the sides of the ribs. Let's tuck the toes and come back up into plank. So see if you can go up, stiff body. Yes, nice, you guys. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Sink your heels. Now press in between your first finger and your thumb and get a little bit longer in the arms. And then bring your hips back down so you're right there in plank position, shoulders over the wrists. Heels reaching back, firm up your thighs. Breathe deeper. You're gazing right over the top of your mat. Alignment looks great, everybody. One more full inhale. Stay here for your exhale. You'll push forward on your inhale. You'll lower halfway and you'll hold as you exhale. Hold here, hover as you inhale. Hold for your exhale. And then breathe into your back bend, either cobra again or upward facing dog. Stay here. Let the thighs relax down again, like I was saying in the beginning, but push down through the tops of your feet. So stay active there. Roll those shoulders a little bit further behind the heart and press them down. Lift your chin if you want that throat stretch, open through that chakra, and then tuck the chin. Go back to downward facing dog. Fill up with breath here. And empty, let it out. Putting it together, look forward. The bottom of your exhale, step one foot up and then the other. Flatten your back and lengthen halfway, you guys. Belly in. Fold forward, drop your head. Now come all the way up to reverse swan dive. Sweep up, gaze up, and then exhale to forward fold. Drop all the way back down. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Exhale, move your feet back quickly. Lower slow to your chaturanga, your hover. Inhale to your back bend. You decide, you pick, yogi's choice. Exhale, press back, hips to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, let's do it again. One foot up and then the other. Top of the space. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Ride it up on your inhale. And let it go on the exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Move through, step back, look forward as you squeeze elbows in. Big breath. Take it back. One more time at your own pace. We're going to go right to sun B. Both feet come to the top of your mat, inside your hands, and then lift and lengthen up halfway. As you fold forward on your exhale, bring your feet all the way together. Squeeze your knees together. Now drop your hips, sit low into your heels, and reach up arms. Good. Get cozy. Lots of places to activate. There may be some places that you recognize you need to soften and let go. Find your breath and you'll find your balance. Now, yogis, if you can, let's go lower. Let's bring those hips down in line with the knees. Send the weight back. Your arms might drop a little. That's okay. Lift your toes and spread them out. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. 5 more seconds. That's it. Take another breath in. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Lowering. Inhale, open up. Heart open to the sky. And then press it back. Hips up to the sky. Take your right leg up on your next breath in. Set up for warrior one. Bringing the right foot all the way up. Spinning your left heel down. And then reaching for the sky. Check your feet out to begin. Notice if you're overcrossed, if your left foot's a little too far to the right side of your mat. Make your adjustment and then bend deeper into your right knee. Good, you guys. That's it. Yeah, you want the back heel all the way down, and it's about 45 degrees forward if that works for your knee. Good. And then take the thumbs back, chest open, big breath. Exhale to chaturanga. So we'll ride it down, lifting the right leg, lower, lower, lower. Inhale, take your back bend, up dog or cobra. And then hips to the sky. Let's do that on the other side. Left leg up. Left foot all the way in between your hands. Whatever you got to do. Get it all the way to the top of your mat. Spin your right heel down. Yeah, right heel furthest thing away from you. And push to the outside edge of that foot into that pinky razor side edge. Drag your mat back with the energy of your legs. Then use the core and the torso to square the right hip, right shoulder forward. And you can drop into that left knee. Take the thumbs back, everybody. One more breath. Chaturanga, exhale, ride it down. Elbows to your ribs, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, press your chest back towards your thighs. Exhale, look in between your hands. Step or jump lightly, both feet up. Flatten your back, lift to your halfway. One time with breath. You guys fold in. Now chair pose. Drop your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold and bow out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, go at your own pace. Right leg to the sky. Set it up. Lunge on your exhale. Reach for the sky. Warrior one on your inhale. Chaturanga, you ride it right down as soon as you finish that breath. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale. Here we go. Now left leg up. Lunge, right heel into the mat. Up we go. Warrior one. Exhale, right back down. Chaturanga. Inhale, smile. Exhale, press it back. Good. Getting nice and warm. Drop your hips, come into plank position. So we're going to be here right over the wrists. Again, if you're taking care of your wrists, you can do this on the elbows. Certainly you would want to put the knees down, and any of us can put knees down anytime. We're going to go around the world. So we're going to start with the right arm, lift it up, bicep by the ear, and then place it back down. And then we'll take left leg up and then down. And then we'll take right, and then left. So start to circle around. Now left arm up and then back down. So right again, right arm up and down, right leg up and down, left leg up and down, left arm up. Now let's reverse that. Go left, take your circle back, counterclockwise. Keep your hips low, you guys. Stay right over those hands, okay? Good. Try not to wiggle through the hips. You got one more round. Good. Really nice. Reach, lift, reach. Last on right. Right arm up. And then shift forward. Chaturanga, everybody. Exhale. Take that beautiful back bend. Up dog. Bring your hips back. Downward facing dog. Take your right leg to the sky on your inhale. Exhale, we'll lunge and crescent lunge this time. So stay on back toe. And then reach the shoulders up, arms overhead. Feels good. Shake the hands out a little bit if you need to. Good. Nice power lunges. I like it. Let's interlace the fingers except your first finger and your thumb. So steeple hand. Good. We want to draw those shoulders down, even if you have to soften your elbows to get there. And then maybe we could take the arms back a little bit and the eyes up into a little bit of a back bend. We'll pull out of the low back though. So keep the ribs hugging together, low belly engaged. Nice, you guys. Take your eyes forward. You can keep this arm variation, warrior three, or you can let it go and release. Okay, if you're taking care of your back, you're going to want to shorten your lever. Eyes to one spot. Good. Yes. Yes, yes. I like these variations. Keep breathing. Point your left toe down. Left hip squares a little bit lower. 5 seconds. 4. Reach away. Fingertips to back heel. And then now teeter-totter yourself up to stand. Drop your arms by your side. Lift your left knee up here in the front line of the body. Take your right hand to your left knee, or if you'd like, peace grip to big toe. We're going to pull back the shoulders, everybody, whether you have the toe or the knee. Stand to your tallest self. If you have the foot, kick it out. Everybody, lengthen on your inhale. Twist on your exhale. Draw your left arm behind you. Find that opposition. Pull with the right arm. Press the left foot, knee into the right arm. Stand taller. Good. Last breath. Come back. Release. Just open the arms out to a T stance here. And then let's step back with the left foot to our lunge position. And we'll take the twist to the right, everybody. Keep the arms open. Open twist. So right arm back, left arm straight forward. Good. Power your left hip up a little bit. Some of y'all are dropping it. So lift through your left thigh. Get lighter on your left toe. Yes. And then drop your right arm. Reverse, reverse warrior. So left arm will come to the sky. Let your right hand go wherever it goes. So you were right. Twist left arm. Right hand back. So we're still turning ourselves. This is a little bit of a back bend and a twist. So listen to your body. You want to pull away from your low back. Lengthen, you guys. Yes. Good. Nice work. Take one last breath here. And then we'll come to low lunge. Actually, let's stop halfway and take crescent twist. So just hook that left tricep outside of the right thigh. Press your palms together. Find the breath. There's your focus. Really nice. Can you get your thumbs to your sternum? If they're already there and you're pressing together really strongly, then you can open up your wings here. Take the left hand down, right hand to the sky. Yeah. Keep breathing, using those exhales to twist a little bit further. Last breath. We're going to release. Drop the back knee. And then I just want to come down a little bit lower into our twist and work for this bind now that we have the support and the balance. So tuck the left tricep on the outside of the right thigh. Maybe help the left arm underneath the right thigh a little bit, and then see if we can sweep around with the right arm and find the bind. And don't worry if you don't find it. See if you can stay right on the outside of that, and maybe just take that right hand around, reaching for where the left thigh would be. Now tuck your left toe and see if you can lift the left knee. And if not, if it feels like you'll fall right out with no support because your hands are bound, then leave it. 2 more breaths right where you are. Good, Hannah. Really nice, you guys. Last one. Now take your hands down either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toe. Everybody come to lunge position. Or I'm sorry, lift the knee and then press back. So chaturanga or 3-legged chaturanga. Ready, go. Down. Full breath. Open up. Hips to the sky. Good time for a breath out of the mouth if you'd like. Left leg comes up to the sky in your next breath. Look right in between your hands. Find your spot. Take it into crescent lunge on your next breath. You rise. Yeah, getting into it on this side. Can you stack your left knee right over your left ankle? Deep lunge. Interlace your fingers together the other way. Feels kind of funny. Drop the shoulders. Maybe a little back bend. Good. Yes. Shoulders over your hips. Core engaged. Find a new spot, a new dristy. And then we're shifting into the left foot, warrior 3. Keep your arm position if you like. Or anyone that you'd rather. You have a few breaths. Take that right hip down. Challenge yourself. If you fall, good. You found your edge. Yeah. A little bit of a bend in the left knee is great. Take that if you need it. Good. Yes. Really nice. Teeter-totter yourself up to stand. Release the arms. Pull the right knee up. Take left hand to right knee. Or peace fingers to big toe. Extend out if you have the toe. Pull back, everybody, and twist. Right hand back. Now, if you're all over the place, you can look forward or you can look down to the side. You don't have to try to look to that back arm. Remember, falling is like not falling, this yin yang part of our practice, right? Come back. Yeah, let that leg go. Keep the arms out wide to a T. Step back to lunge with the right toe going back, back, back. Get yourself stable. Pick up your right hip. And then twist to the left. Take your left arm back. Beautiful. Relax your shoulders. Big breath. Good. Drop your left hand. Reverse, reverse. Take that right arm up. And let that pull and lengthen you up. Yeah, enjoy side bend more if you'd like, or a little bit more twist action. You decide. Yeah, last breath. And let's slowly just move the heart forward into crescent twist. So we'll hook the right tricep around the outside of the left knee and palms will come together. And if you lose your balance, chances are you lost your power in your right leg. So lift that thigh and keep kicking back through the right heel. Good. Thumbs to the sternum. Spread your fingers out. Spread your arms out if you like. Yes. Fly, yogis. Sit. Good work. Take the eyes down. You can drop the hands here and release for a second and take your right knee down. And then twist that belly out again. So take your navel in towards your left thigh. Hook your right tricep down a little further this time. Getting that armpit right on the upside of the knee, okay? This side definitely need to help out, and I still probably wouldn't get anywhere close to the bind. Right shoulder on me is a lot tighter. Just listen to where you need to make adjustments. Left hand behind the back, maybe a little bit of a twist and a look up over that left shoulder. Very nice, girl. Now, if you wanna, what happens if you tuck the right toe and lift the right knee? There you go, Amy. Power back. Good. You got it, Melissa. That's it. Very nice, very nice. Good, release. One hand down either side of the left foot. Step back, plank position, lower. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Take it back. Breathe out. Downward facing dog. Good. Drop your hips, plank position. So we're going to plank jack here, or you can tap out if you don't want to jack. So it's out and in with the legs, staying right over those hands, or we tap right, tap left, tap right, tap left. Belly super solid. Let's go. Out, in, out, in. Good. Yes. I like these. Let's do 10 more. Do it. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step one foot up and then the other outside of your hands. Drop your hips down. Bring your hands to your heart. Now Malasana squats. Go lift and lower. Sorry, in bar we did these too, right? This is what maybe got your thighs going so much. You should feel the heat right away. If you don't, go faster. Push your heels down. Let's go for 10 more. Lift. 9, up. Keep your back flat. Press your palms together. 6 more. Down. And 5, for 4, 3, 2, last one. Now drop those hips. We're nice and opened up. Let's come into crow pose. Shift forward. Spread your fingers. So lift the hips up. I know you're not going to get a hip flexor release just yet, but I'll give it to you. It's coming up. Balance into those hands. Look forward, yogis. Gorgeous. 5 seconds. Try that jump back. Both feet to chaturanga. Go. Woohoo! Yes. Up dog on your next breath in. Take it longer if you want. Get that hip flexor stretch right here. Good. And then hips back when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Awesome, you guys. Spread your fingers out. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth and let it out. Next breath, right leg to the sky. Let's bend the right knee. And let's keep going with it. If you want to open that hip even more, if you want to flip, go for it. Wherever you are, stay connected. Find that balance, effort, and ease. Yeah. Power and grace. Yes. If you flipped, come back for me. Lift your right leg up as high as you can. And then on your next breath out, warrior two, set up your right foot. Spin your left heel into the mat, and then left arm pulls you open. Quick check to the feet, heel to heel alignment. And then stack the right knee right over the pinky side edge of the right foot. So this is a nice external rotation in the thigh. Soften. Deepen the breath. And let's flip the right palm and take reverse warrior, sweeping back. Keep that lunge. Getting full side body stretch now. No back bend in this one. So lengthen your right knee away from your right armpit. We're sort of lengthening the left side waist too if you can. Try not to crunch and compact there. Yes. Keep that right arm nice and long. Come forward with the torso. Think about side angle, but we're going to keep the right arm floating out. And then we're going to take the left arm overhead. So this is a diagonal side lunge here. Lots of core. Good. Stay into those legs. Look wherever you like. Actually, I'd like you to look down to your right foot. Now pick up your right heel so you're just on your toe only. Stay with me. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2. Set your right heel down. Draw both hands down on the inside of your right foot. Spin over to the side and find Skandasana on the right leg bending. Left heel lifting. So left leg straight. You're sitting into that right foot if you can, but we can be up higher if we need to be. Good, you guys. Try to find some length. Maybe bring your hands to heart center if you can. 2 more breaths. Awesome work. I know this is a tough one. Last one. Bring your hands down. Push up through the hips. Turn back to the front of your mat. Now that low lunge. But let's stay on the left toe. Work the right foot out a little to the right side of the mat. Make sure that the heel's flat and it's right underneath your knee. And then walk your hands long out in front of your mat. And then bend your elbows and see if you can relax down. There you go. Let your head fall. I'm going to give you the option to take your lunge core position. So you will snake your right arm underneath your right thigh and work your right fingertips out to the right. Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing with the left arm. So we'll start to work the left fingertips out. So we're taking up as much space as we can with the arms. Then hug your right knee into your right arm and see if you can float them both up. Airplane. You got to keep your chest beaming forward. Good, good, you all. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release the hands. Walk them back on the inside of the right foot. Set your left knee down. Pat it up if you need. Take your left hand over to the left side of your mat. Right hand inside of the right knee. Let that knee roll out. Let the inner arch of your right foot lift, but keep the toes pulling back. Maybe look over your right shoulder. And I think somebody had some tight quads. So if you want to, see what happens if you bend the left knee and reach your right hand back for the left foot. Yeah, I know. Same. Now listen, that's tough up in this position. So if you came down onto the shin and got a little closer to that foot, I love it. Why not? Okay, so you can come down to that shin if you need. Focus more on the quad. All right, 3 more breaths. Try to soften something. Good. I need to get blocks out. Last one. Let's let the foot go. Tuck the toe, lift the knee. Make your way to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Love it. Left leg up on your next breath in. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Imagine touching your right shoulder blade with your left foot. And then you just flip. Yeah. Let's take the hips higher if we flipped. Heart to the sky. And then carefully come back. Good. Left leg up high. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2. Bring it forward. Set it up. Take your time. Right arm back. Yes, you're there. Just be still now. Feel the power in the legs. Next breath in, reverse warrior. Flip your left palm. Sweep and go back. Enjoy that length you feel on the left side. If you want more, just bend the left knee a little deeper. Yes, nice. Big breath here. Stay here, breathe out. Shift the torso forward, find that diagonal now. Keep the left arm floating, and then right arm overhead. So it's like you have a beach ball over your head. Hold on to it from your fingertips to your right heel. Get as long as you can. Yes, keep your right shoulder open as you look down to your left foot. Lift your left heel. Oh, this one's pretty. I like it. Keep your core in. 5 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2. Set the heel down. Drop the hands. Find your Skandasana. So you're going to move to the side first. You point your left toes a little bit at an angle to the top right corner of your mat. And then the right heel lifts. So we should still be into the left knee, into this side, right? Because, yeah, you're on the right side, the other side. Palms to your heart. Maybe. Lean back. Take your shoulders back as best you can. One more breath. Use your hands to help lift you out. Pivot back to the front. Staying on the back toe, all 10 toes pointing forward. Give yourself a little more space. Work the left leg out a little bit. Walk the hands out. Sink the elbows down. Drop your head. Okay, I probably didn't set them close enough for everybody here, but I gave everybody some blocks. I'll move yours up here. So what I want to try for tonight is 2 things balancing with these blocks. You guys drop your right knee for a second here and then look up. I'll show you what we're going to do with these. So we're going to come back, and like we did on the other side, we're going to tuck under and try to float out. And then if we can, we're going to grab our blocks and we're going to lift the floor up a little bit, and we're going to bring our hands like chaturanga arms. So the elbows are going to bend, and then maybe we're going to reach this left leg out. And you see my leg goes from here and it goes way out to the side. And that's okay. Just try to keep hugging it in on the back of your left tricep in this case. And then because we have the floor lifting us up right here, it might be easier for you to find that little float with the back foot. I just want to get you guys here because so many of you are really close. And this is just a fun prop to help pick you up, okay? Let's try. Let's try. So lift your right knee up for me. Power back through your right heel. Thread that left arm under, and you got to lift your hips to get there maybe. And then drop them back down. Just pick up the hands for a second or work them out. Now grab your blocks if you haven't already. They're only about 6 inches apart, and I would go long ways on them, and I go ahead and let my fingers kind of get off the end. And then get those chaturanga arms, everybody. So bend the elbows. Now squeeze your left leg in. Try and pick up your left heel. Try and reach your left toe forward. Keep squeezing. Now keep looking forward. Yes, you got to bend that right elbow too. Now, there she goes, Hannah. Straighten your right leg if you haven't already. Pick up the knee. Shift a little, shift a little. Your blocks are too close together here, so you want them to be shoulder width distance apart. You guys can play around with that for about 10 more seconds. I know how hard it is, but we got to practice. Breathing, make sure you're breathing. Don't look back at your feet either. There you go, Amy. Yeah, you guys. Nice. We're going to release. So drop your right knee down. Pat it up here if you want, unless you just got it. What'd you think of that? It's nice with the blocks, huh? Let's get a little float more. We're going to take that nice quad stretch. So right knee's down. Right hand over to the right. Let's go left arm or left palm. Just gently press. Pick up the toes and flex the foot. Eyes go back. Bend the knee, try it on this side. Right quad on me is a lot tighter. So again, you can always come down to the left shin, kind of like a half pigeon. And then see if it's there. Woo, breathe. Should be a bit of sensation for most of us. Ah. See if you can let the foot go without a slingshot control as it goes back. Nice, everybody. Both hands up to the top of your mat. Find your way to plank position. Top of a push-up, push forward, elbows in lower. Big breath, back bend. Exhale, press back. Drop your elbows to the mat into dolphin pose. Hang on, I got your back, guys, okay? This is just a little more on the shoulders for us before we get into child's pose. Your forearms are parallel to each other. Your elbows are hugged in right below your shoulders. Your biceps are by your ears. Look to the toes and tiptoe them forward toward your face. Good. Now that you have that, look in between your hands. Drop your chest like you're going to kiss the mat. Drop your chest and then pull back through the hips. Just 2 more. That's it. Bring your chest and heart forward. Press, press. Lift back. Last one. Bring it forward. And then press it back. Hold it here now. Look to the toes. Lift the hips up high. If you want to, right foot to the center of your mat, left leg to the sky. And just hold it up here. Or if you wanted to bounce a little bit and lift, you could try. Switch. Left toe to the center of the mat. Right leg to the sky. Bounce if you want. Last one. Let's drop the knees. Sit back onto the heels. Child's pose. Let your forehead rest all the way down to the mat. Last breath. Energize the arms again. Reach them forward. Downward facing dog. And then we'll have a seat. So bring your knees down, swing your legs around front. Bring your blocks with you. One more. So we're going to take the blocks either side of the hips. Scales is another one that I find almost impossible to do. I swear my arms need to be longer. So floor higher equals arms longer, or it'll feel like that. So bring them in real close to the hips. Just cross into easy seat. You're going to want to hug these feet in and hug the shins in as close to you as possible. You can kind of come to the same position where the fingertips go off the ends of your block, and then just push down and lift the booty up, pull the knees into the chest. And then we just do it. Yeah. Good. And then just hold it as long as you can and come back down. And then push up and lift again. Yeah, see if you can get your feet in line with your hips. Everything up as high, equally as high. Lower back down. Switch your cross. Try it again. Press. Drop those shoulders away. Lift the feet. Maybe try extending the feet out. I'm going to keep giving you more. You know me. Release one more time. Press. Lift. One leg out. And down. Nice. Shake those arms out. That's all for the blocks, I think. Set those off to the side. Find your boat pose now. Sit bones nestling in. Legs reaching forward. Release the legs if you can with the arms, or you can always hold on right here. Breathe. 20 seconds. Great breathing. Keep it going. Last 10. 5. Legs straighter if you can. Arms up high. 4, 3, 2, and release. Drop the legs straight down. Take your hands back just a little bit behind you. Reverse plank. Drive through the heels. Lift the hips to the sky. Let the breath flow. You're using your glutes and your hamstrings here. Definitely using the shoulders and the back. Can you pick it up a little more and take those toes down to the mat? Big toes to the mat. For 5, for 4, for 3, hang on, 2. Slowly release hips down. Good. Wiggle forward a little and find your sit bones again. This time grounding right on the center of them. Toes back toward your face. Let's take a forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. I like to go out and around just so that I can keep the back really long. And then I'll find a place to grab on. Pull the heart forward. Take another full lengthening breath. Exhale. So you're going to let that head fall. The upper body can relax. The legs stay active. The toes keep pulling back toward the face. You're halfway. Try and be still. Last breath. Let go wherever you're holding on here. Sit yourself up tall. And then swing the legs behind us. Let's come onto our knees and we'll do camel. I'm going to give you an option since I'm kind of running a little bit out of time. Let's all do camel together. Never mind. We're going to do camel and hero, and then I'll give you options from there. So let's stand onto an extra padding. This is my slow jam mix, huh? It's a little loud all of a sudden. Knees hip distance apart. Take your hands to your sacrum, fingers pointing down, and then elbows tucked behind your heart. Lift through your sternum, take your eyes up. Back bend, back we go. Decide if it's more helpful to tuck your chin, if that helps your breath. And then we're going to be here for about 20 more seconds. Take a variation if you need. You can stay in the low back with the palms, or you can slide down and grab the back of the thighs, or reach for the heels. Yeah, you guys look great. 10 more seconds. 3 more deep breaths. Great alignment. Keep the hips pressing forward. Good. Now, as you come out, you guys bring your hands back to your low back for some support. And then just drop straight onto the heels here. Nestle in. And so you can keep this padding, or you can find the my thing with the hero pose when we go back is the tops of my feet. So I kind of fold in just enough for the tops of my feet. I feel like such an old lady when I give my props, but I love my feet, so I'll do what they like. Now you're gonna settle in right in between your feet. Kind of do a sickle, and usually I don't like a sickle, but we're gonna take the weight off of the heels as we go back, so it's okay. And then the knees stay only about a fist distance apart. So from the front, you're here, heels are turned out, sit bones are down. Now take your hands behind you, just like we did in camel. We're trying to bring those elbows together and kind of hide them behind the torso. And then if you can come back, you'll flip the hands to face forward, walk back a little further, maybe down onto one palm, one elbow, and then the other. If your knees are floating up, come back out a little bit. We want to keep the knees down. This is good. Some people can keep going. So if you want to go all the way down to your back, you can lie down to your back. This is another one. In these back bends, sometimes we don't breathe as well if the neck is restricted and cut off. So you can tuck your chin. Take 2 more breaths, you guys. Last one. Try not to twist as you come out. Try to press yourself up straight through the middle. And then all the way forward and walk the hands out. Come onto all fours. Pat the tops of the feet out. Swing the lower legs out. Circle the ankles. Good. And then unfold your mats if they're not already. Roll down to your backs. So now I'll give you just a little back bend option here. You can take bridge pose or wheel pose. So as you nestle in on your back, bend your knees, rest your feet down flat. So last back bend. One more. Make it your brightest yet. Lift the tailbone, lift the torso, tuck the shoulders behind the heart. Yeah. Sternum straight up to the sky. If you can walk your feet back a little bit closer to your body, try that. And if you had a cantaloupe between your knees or the yoga block, yes, what would that look like? You want to squeeze energetically there. Stay here 10 more seconds if you can. Lifting chest up to chin. Breathing into every cell of the body. Last one, inhale. Release down, exhale. We'll bring our legs in to happy baby pose here, one at a time. And then grab onto the feet. So rock a little bit side to side. Use the floor for a little massage. And then take your twist of choice. Anchor your shoulder blades down, whatever you decide you're going with, either one knee over or both knees over to one side. You can cross your legs to eagle legs. Once your knees hit the floor, you can straighten your legs and take a belly twist. Those are yours, right? Or did you get them? They're yours? Or there? You got them here? Okay. Well, you already had them, so did she bring her own? And then we'll switch, you guys, other side. You have time for one more, you guys, if you want to. Coming out of your twist into any last pose that you need, that your body's calling for. If you're good already, then just grab a layer, put it on, start to settle in. So as you get cozy into your mat, into your most relaxing pose, whatever that looks like for you, close the eyes, soften the jaw and the forehead and the face. Take a big breath and sigh it out. One more. Let it go. You deserve this time right here. Do your best to just be. Anything that's going on in your world will still be here in 4 minutes. Let's come back to the breath. Our next inhale a little deeper. Wiggle your fingers around, toes. Take your time, make your way onto one side or the other. Fill up that heart with gratitude. Press up when you're ready. Find a comfortable seat. Bring the hands in. Drop your chin to your chest. Bow as you thank yourself for your practice, the energy of those around you. Until next time, friends. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yeah, my pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Till I see you again.